Okay, so hi, this is me Aman, and this is the to do app. That is the skill test, second skill test of the React of coding ninjas. Okay, so here basically it fetches few to dos from the JSON placeholder to dos API. Okay, so let me show you. As we refresh the page, we can see that it already has few to dos which has been fetched from the API. Okay, and I have fetched 20 to dos. Okay, so basically it had almost 200, which was not basically possible to show. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, it has already fetched few to dos, and then what we can do, we can obviously have the functionality to add some to dos as we want. So let me add one, and once we click this add button, it will click the to do, and it not only adds it locally, but also it first calls the API, calls the post request on the API of to dos, which is of the JSON placeholder. Although it is a fake request, but still it returns the to do as an object, and that's what we set locally also, and then show it to the screen. Okay, so all the CRUD operations happen after like as we call, all the CRUD operations happen by calling the APIs, the fake APIs obviously, and then we like make the changes locally also. Okay, so we have added one to do, and we can obviously check it also, uncheck it, and let me update it. So if we click this button, it will take the input, whatever to do we had clicked on, and let me update it. So update it to, let me name it update it to do, and once we click this update button, it will update the to do. Again, this is again updating first to the API. It's calling the patch request to the API, and then updating the to do locally also. Okay, and the last thing is we can also delete the to do. So suppose if we click any of the to do item on this like delete button, what will do, it will delete the to do. Again, let me show you this one that we had created, the update to do. Let me delete this one. So once we click this delete icon, it will call the delete request on the API, and then delete the to do ultimately. Okay, so this was the whole like demonstration of the to do app, and let me take you through the code also. So basically the most important part is all the functions. So we are in the context file itself, where I have declared all the functions. So once the component mounts, what we are doing, you can see that we have used use effect. So once the component mounts, here is the base URL. Okay, and then we are fetching all the to dos, and we are setting it locally also. Okay, in this state. So that was about the fetching the to dos once the component mount. Then there is this function add to do item. So again, it is responsible for adding the to do. Okay, basically creating a new to do. So again, it is calling a post request to the base URL. Okay, and then we are setting the newly created to do locally also. Okay, so that was of the add to do item function. Then we have update to do. Again, it is making a patch request to the API, and then we are setting it, updating the to do locally also. Okay, then we come to the last one, that is delete to do item function. Okay, then again is calling and delete request to the API, and at the end we are deleting the to do locally also. Okay, so that's how whole the to do application is working, and all its functionality. Okay, so the API requests were unnecessarily, but yeah, I had to do it as it was required in the doc. So yeah.